Welcome everyone to the 4th episode of the Blitz and Confused podcast. I'm Brad Smith, this is Zach Young, and Jimmy Hamilton on the end here. And I just want to talk about the global football market because it's very interesting. So we just came back 2-3 weeks ago from an international trip, and we were in Vienna, Austria. And we would never guess this. You're just walking on the sidewalks, and we see these posters for like this professional football team for these Austrians. And it really made me think and be curious. So what is the extent that football is popular in these individual countries?
Okay.
And, you know, what role does the NFL have in, developing those markets? So I want you guys to guess right now, what do you think are the 3 most popular international markets? Which 3 countries like American football the most in the entire world?
I'll say Germany, number 1.
I'm saying Canada because they have like a league.
Mexico.
Wait, name your 3. Name your 3
Okay.
first.
Germany, Mexico, and Japan.
Oh, fuck no, you're wrong.
Really interesting. I'm saying Canada. They have literally like when you can't make the NFL, you go to Canada. So I'm going Canada. I like Japan. I feel like they're doing a lot of things that we just don't know about. And I really could Australia actually.
Australia? Why Australia?
Because they got some rugby dogs coming to the NFL and stuff. Like in our draft every year, I see some rugby dudes coming from Australia.
Some big linemen and they fatten them up.
Yeah.
So you guys are close. Number 1, Canada. CFL, baby.
Mm-hmm.
We love football in Canada.
That's mainly Americans.
Even though I was thinking, like, how do they play football in Canada? Like, isn't it snowy and icy, like, all the time?
I don't know about all the
Right.
time, but I'm pretty sure it's more than the time. Yeah.
During football season, yeah.
Yeah, definitely during football season.
So, like,
Maybe that just makes
They
it
gotta be
tougher.
in domes.
Yeah.
it'd be like a rich person sport in Canada.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when that Canadian private school team came down to against our hometown, North Canton, and they played them in a football game?
It was us, sophomore year. Wait, no.
No, we
I
were
was
young.
thinking of Japan.
Elementary, yeah.
I'm thinking of Japan.
I was in like 3rd or 4th
I do
grade.
remember that.
Japan was interesting. I remember that one too.
But we played against that Canadian team, and we literally beat the brakes off them. It was like they've never played football in their life. Like, we had the JV in and stuff like that, and they traveled so far
Yeah.
to be for that experience.
And we were a mediocre team too.
Yeah, it wasn't
6
even
and
a
4.
good team.
No, yeah. I think the rules are just different too across countries, like adjusting and everything.
Oh, that is true, because their football might be
Oh, yeah, the
different.
rules
When you guys
were
played
different,
Japan,
yeah.
I remember they kept getting like a lot of calls they were just so confused
Mhm.
about. Yeah.
And then the Latino kings of football are Mexico and Brazil. Brazil, yeah.
Oh.
They like football too. They have, what's popular in Brazil? I have it here. Well, what team do you guys think the Brazilians love?
The
That should
Eagles.
make sense when you hear it.
Oh, actually, I did
Isn't
see
that the
this.
Eagles?
No.
I have no idea. It's probably like Kansas City out of no reason.
The Miami Dolphins. Because Miami is like Brazil in America. That's where
Okay.
they all go.
Latino,
That's valid.
Latino culture.
Exactly.
Miami.
So they are big Dolphins fans. A little fun fact, I do know a Brazilian guy that went to Kent State, and he was the biggest 49ers fan I've ever met in my life. Passionate Niners fan. Very passionate. And also a side note about the Niners, they have the 2nd highest overall in Madden, and it is undeserving. They should not have the 2nd highest overall in Madden. 91 overall. All bark, no bite.
I mean, they have some dogs. But
Yeah, so do the Browns. So they're still terrible.
Valid.
Where do you guys think Cleveland's big? Cleveland has a
Nigeria.
huge presence in Nigeria. Would you have ever guessed that? The beautiful country of Nigeria.
Do they just get like all the
No,
T-shirts
dude,
and they don't use them? Or?
It's so funny that they're in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, only 40 to 50% of people have a TV in Nigeria.
That's why.
Why did they choose Cleveland? Like, so the NFL, the way that it's broken down, the NFL, they receive like certain rights to market in individual countries, and they're not going to market all 32 teams. They want to be like targeted about it because it makes
Right.
sense. So like for instance, China is like obsessed with Los Angeles. They're like the Lakers, the Warriors, the like they're Los Angeles, and
Yeah.
now the Rams.
Mm.
And they just chose, all right, Cleveland, you guys get Nigeria. And it's only Cleveland. They're the only team that like markets to Nigeria. So there's a good amount of Browns fans.
Yeah.
Although I will say, there is that Browns fan in Iran who has that Twitter account that is pretty
Browns
entertaining.
Iran.
Yeah, Browns Iran.
Yeah.
hmm
I was not familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you know.
Tweets in Iran.
Everywhere, man. Everywhere.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and imagine that dude stays up late every night to watch the Sunday games, probably.
Yeah. The thing that gets me about Nigeria, though, is like nobody can afford to stream the NFL, except like very few people. And on top of that, they have blackouts almost daily. Like they just lose power almost every single day.
But like,
Daily?
Daily, yeah. I'm not even kidding.
We might be spreading disinformation.
No,
They
look it
have
up.
daily blackouts?
Hold up, Jamie. Yeah. Daily
Nigerian
blackouts. I mean, they can stream it on smartphones. I'm guessing their strategy is just like short clips on YouTube or on Instagram.
yeah,
but
they do.
nobody's gonna.
Their power grid collapse.
It's like almost every day.
Mm.
It's crazy.
So Cleveland needs to hire someone from Nigeria.
Well, I think they
who
can
knows.
only afford Brown stuff, like all the leftover Manziel stuff, like all the buzz and pay-per-views. Like this stuff isn't selling. We gotta do
Imagine you
something
go.
with it.
Imagine you go and everybody's just repping like
Yeah.
Johnny Manziel jerseys, like Brandon Weed,
Josh Gordon over there.
Yeah, Josh Gordon. Oh my gosh, that would be the funniest thing of all time.
That would be awesome.
Because it's like, what do we do? Because there's a point where you get the jerseys, and then they go to the discount stores, and then after the discount stores, what happens to that? They send them to Nigeria.
Mhm.
Maybe that's what they do.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, probably.
That would make sense.
Most people wear this.
They're like they already got a ton of Brown stuff.
Dude, and it's so good. Okay.
6 to 7 times per week.
Dude, there's no
I'm
way.
telling you. I was looking this up and I was blown. I was
6.7 times. So like, you think it happens at like
It's like
a
almost once
predictable
every day.
time?
Yeah, like you have like all your stuff done. You're like, oh, power should be going out any second.
What if they do it at night? Like they only do it at night to conserve the energy.
Wasn't it like really sunny there? Like, why don't they just go on solar or something? You know?
Dude. You can see that the whole country.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh wow.
But yeah, they do. I mean, their population's ginormous.
Yeah, dude. Like 300 million or something.
Yeah, it's
They have-
crazy.
Yeah, this is the most populated country in Africa. You can win that in trivia now.
Mhm.
Very interesting country. Have you ever thought about going on vacation there?
No, I haven't.
You should maybe go visit. You can watch a Browns game at like a bar. And,
I don't like watching
I don't
Browns
like-
games here.
dude, another one. France. What do you guys think France, their team is?
Saints.
The Saints.
It's gotta be, yeah.
Just because it's the New Orleans
Yeah,
and
yeah, that
makes sense.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
So there are Saints fans there, and
Gotta
it's
be.
cold, and the French are just
hmm
elite. Yeah, that is pretty much. Anybody else have anything else to say about the international markets there? No? Dude, look at this map, and I'm gonna send Owen this map and try to get it on. But like, this map, you see here? These are all the countries. Cleveland is only in Nigeria. That's it. That's like their only domain.
Where's the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I feel like they might be trying to help them out.
And there's only 2 countries in Africa that are even marketed to. And Cleveland, right in the center, being trailblazers.
Yeah.
Not the Eagles.
Eagles, Ghana. Everybody loves the Eagles. They're like everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, successful franchise.
But, mhm.
But maybe they're trying to just get some talent for the Browns. Because there's some athletes.
There's some athletes down there that nobody knows about. They've never lifted weights in their life, and they have 8-packs, and it's very easy. So, that leads me to the next point of topic about these international teams. I think, was it 2028? Is that the next Olympics?
I think so.
And in the next Olympics,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
will be the flag football, American football championships of the world. And this is going to be a moment of culture for us Americans.
It really is.
I predict it's going to be the most watched event in the entire Olympics, other than the 100-yard dash and if Simone Biles decides to come back. I think the football games will be the most watched things in the entire Olympics, and it's just going to be Americans just going to town on these random
it's gonna
bus
be
drivers
over
from
before it
Ghana.
starts, Yeah.
So, I wanted to ask this question as well. We already have sort of an international team. Now it's not an Olympic like level, but they do have international flag football tournaments, and they already have players like that are on the team. So should those players still get an opportunity to try out or even be ahead of NFL players that are looking to join in? Because in their defense, flag football is a little different.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a little different. You guys ever see the clip of like that quarterback, the flag
Yeah.
football quarterback that's like moving
And
all
dropping his
different-
hips
yeah,
and
dropping
stuff.
his hips and
That's-
stuff
yeah.
and dancing, break dancing
Yeah.
on the football field. So what are your guys' thoughts on that?
NFL is king. I mean, who's gonna be a better wide receiver than the top 5 wide receivers in the NFL? Even if you drop your hips, I mean, come on, no one's gonna be able to.
I mean,
guard
yeah,
them.
nobody's guarding them. Yeah.
Who's gonna throw a better pass than Patrick Mahomes?
That's what I'm wondering.
But I think a lot of the NFL players though, in their defense, you gotta be like bulky and like big
Yeah.
to do that. In flag football, it does not matter how big you are at all. It's like more
No.
shifty and quick. That's gonna be the biggest.
I
So
don't
like
think
a
Patrick
DK
Mahomes is a
Metcalf,
quarterback.
a DK Metcalf is not gonna be nearly as because he's not
Nothing,
shifty.
nothing.
You know.
They can still throw it up to him.
Yeah, they'll still throw it up to him.
Yeah.
But he relies so much on his physicality. That aspect is gone.
Yeah.
That aspect is gone.
Is there no contact at all?
No, it's flag football.
Yeah.
It's flag football.
So absolutely none.
I mean,
Hmm.
people are gonna start getting mad, and there's
I don't know.
other
I mean,
content coming out.
Even you put Lamar.
That's what I think. It's gonna. be
Oh
Lamar.
yeah.
You put Lamar at quarterback, even if it's a blitz.
It's gotta be
They're
Lamar.
probably scoring a touchdown every play.
Patrick Mahomes
Mhm.
can't do it.
But I was thinking like you get like a guy like Big Ben.
No.
How good would he even
Was it-
be in like a flag football? Because he couldn't move like that.
Probably not.
And I don't know the blitzing rules as well. Like the blitzing rules are what makes or breaks a flag football
Right.
game. And if you have to wait a couple seconds, or if a guy can just run right off the
Mhm.
bat, and then you get a stud that can run super fast, like
No, I was watching footage from like actual like flag football stuff, and literally it's so rare to even see a blitz. Like you just see the quarterback standing back there forever, letting stuff develop. And if you've like Tyreek Hill just running back and forth, and just some gunslinger from the NFL, doesn't matter who it is, just waiting for him to develop, it's over. It's
yeah,
just,
and the velocity they can
Yeah.
throw at. Oh, dude, it's gonna be so fun to watch though.
It's
gonna be
so fun.
awesome.
for like 2 seconds, then you're like, all right, there's gotta be something else on because this is over.
So we're not even giving that quarterback star a chance to join the NFL.
That quarterback has no shot. Like Josh Allen says he wants to play, like.
What if
there's
Tom
no-
Brady came back?
Because he needs one more thing to
He
win.
needs one more thing to win, and Tom Brady comes back for one game and he wins the Olympic champ, the first one. He comes back, he's number 12. It says Brady, come on.
I mean, I
Come
feel
on.
like Tom Brady could figure it out.
Tom
Remember how
Brady,
slow he is.
his
The world will
style
let him
is.
do it.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to throw that.
Quick
Nah,
and
you
short
still
routes.
Need, you still need the speed though. You still need some velocity.
As long as you can air it out, yeah.
Mhm.
I
So
think
which-
Joe Burrow and Lamar are two best options, to be honest.
Ooh, Joe Burrow and Lamar. You gotta have a guy who can move.
Yeah.
You gotta have a guy who can move. Joe Burrow can move. He moves pretty good. Lamar's the easy first decision.
Yeah.
But this leads me into our next topic, and I'm actually very excited to see where you guys' mind is at here. Let's name the countries that we think will have the most success in this tournament, external from the United States of America. So, I want you guys to grab your boards, and I just want you to write the 3 countries that you think would be the absolute best in the Olympics. This is a 3-year visionary type prediction that we're going to be making. I'm actually very confident in my picks, and I will defend them till I die. I'm done. Easy. Your top 3. In order, too. The order matters. So,
Am I going first?
I can go first. Go
Please.
for it. I'm very passionate about this. Number 1, I have Africa / Nigeria. So, my prediction, there will be some place out of Africa that goes crazy. We just don't know which one it will be yet. But I'm predicting it will be Nigeria because they have the most people. Simple as that. We already know, they're a bit a little different in that area of the world. They got some athletes there that we'll gain exposure to. and they'll have a lot of speed on their team.
Yeah, the only thing negative I have to say is they're going to be so disorganized.
Yes, which is
Yeah.
why Jamaica's number 2. So, who dominates the sprints? And
Good find though.
who dominates the sprints in the Olympics right now? It is Jamaica, women's and men's. They are the fastest. They're different on that island. They run to work. That's what they do.
They're
Every
fast
day they
people.
run to work a couple miles and just sprint up hills and mountains. Very mountainous region.
Smoke a joint and run.
Yep. So they'll be very chill and relaxed when the adversity hits them because the Americans are so awesome and good at football. Next, we have the Canadians. Why? Because they love football. They're tough. They play hockey and they beat the shit out of each other. I think they'll just find a way to figure it out. They're going to lack in the speed department when they go against a powerhouse like Jamaica with all their sprinters. And then I have the Aussies in Australia. Why? Rugby, and they're just super tough. I think that's sort of a sleeper pick there,
For sure.
the Aussies. So that's my list. I think it's the best list, but I'd like to hear your guys'.
I'll take it. Number 1, Mexico. They do the national tournament or global tournaments or whatever in flag football, and they're second every year to the United States.
They're second every year.
Every year. They win it sometimes.
Jamie, look this up. Make sure he's not spreading disinformation.
Women's, they've won a couple times.
What?
Yeah.
We're losing?
In women's. 2, Africa. As Brad said,
Come on, lady, step it
the
up.
athletes are crazy. I mean,
You
Just
can't
the
name an
size.
African country other than Nigeria.
oh, I don't even know. I mean, I could name northern African countries, but
That's not.
3, Japan. I say Japan because we played them sophomore year. They traveled 16-hour flights to come out play.
Across the sea.
They were. I
They came
mean,
across the whole sea,
they have a football culture to where it matters. You know.
and they're
People-
so organized.
Yeah.
The Japanese, they're so organized and together. They may not be big, but they will never miss their assignment.
That's true. So that's my top 3. Let's see what you
All
got.
right, Jim.
Gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie, we mixed up pretty well.